Well, down under, it's cold and wet, so we're going to create some jolly cheer. Christmas in July. I've got my Christmas motif, and we're going to be making a resin Christmas wreath. So please join me for Christmas in July, down under.
I have got my mix ready to go for the first layer, and we're using ultra clear epoxy resin by epoxy, and I'm also going to be using green art paste, resin metallic, and solid solutions red, or orange it actually is, but it's sort of a tomato red. So what I'm going to do is first pour a layer down there in a red and green, and once that's dry then I'll put the motif on it. So here we are, we're going to just pour some of this resin, which I've mixed for over 3 minutes, and it looks like it's ready to go. There's no lines in it. It's been, I've scraped all the sides and we're ready to go. And I always give my jar a little bit of a spray with isopropyl alcohol, and then give it a wipe straight away so that I don't end up ruining my jug and having to get another one. You can use paper towel or baby wipes. I use both. So the pastes are fairly solid colours. So give the green a bit of a stir first. Make sure we've got it all down to the bottom. Beautiful colour. Look at that. It's a metallic green. Don't you just love working with colours? It's the most satisfying thing. It's so therapeutic too. Okay, that's our green. And now we'll do the same with the red, just making sure the bottom has got some colour. I love this red, it's a very vibrant colour. I mean, they call it orange, and I suppose it is, depending on how you look at it. I see it more as a tomato red, and I use it quite a bit. So, I'll start with the red. looking lovely. I really like it. I hope it stays that way. And our last little bit of green. And I'm not going to swirl it or anything. I'm going to leave this one. It's pretty good. There's hardly any bubbles in that. I will check it. Okay, we'll see you a bit later. Okay, I'm back and I'm just going to cut a few of these. Wondering, I'm sort of loath to hide all this beautiful work under here. I'm just wondering if this is a little bit too big, and perhaps what I'll do is cut it out and just use the red part of it. I don't know. It's a bit hard to know what to do. So, as is the case in a lot of these things, nice to be able to ask your advice and get that in real time, but I'm not doing a real-time video at the moment, so I hope I'm doing the right thing. I'll just speed this up too, so that you're not having to sit here and watch me do this. Okay, now how does that look? I think it'll be better. There's still some little fragments there that I need to get rid of. Now, I have heard that if you spray with something before you put it down, it does help the bubbles. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to try this sealer gloss spray.
a good shake. I'm actually going to take it outside and do it outside because I'm a little bit worried about spraying it in here, so I'll be back. Here we are. I've got my piece that's been sprayed, and I'm hoping that will help to eliminate some bubbles. I've got the resin mixed up as well. It's about 700 grams, 500 and 200, and today I have used, I must admit, a combination of different just resin and epoxy, and I had some leftovers, so I want to use them up, and it should work. I have absolute confidence it will work. So sometimes you've just got to take that little risk, don't you? Right. Okay, I've got probably half of it in there now. I'll place this in here. I suppose it doesn't really matter which way, but like it's our centre. I might just get a ruler and measure that. It's about this is about 350. So yeah, the centre should be about 17 and a half probably. Maybe just a little bit over here. Yep, I think that looks pretty good. And now we're going to be placing our little berries. A couple of little bubbles. So now we're going to go around and just place these nicely in position if we can. And I'm going to speed it up to at some point here because this might take a little bit of fiddling and a little bit of playing around with. I don't think I need any more. I think that's it. So now we'll pour the rest of our resin in. I will be doing another layer. I think it will need another layer. But we'll wait for this one to semi-dry first.
I'm back, and we're going to pour our last coat, and I've mixed up my resin. And it's just resin, and it's 750 grams, 500 and 250 of the hardener. It's hard to see because of the light. I'm doing this late afternoon at the moment. And there's probably more bubbles there than what I really want. Hi, here we are back again, and I'm ready to unmold. So let's, I did put a couple of little pine cones there with some little leaves, some green and some gold leaves, and you know, it's looking good. So it could be a tray, it could be a wreath, it could be, you know, something that you place in the middle of the table on Christmas Day. But we're in Christmas in July, because down under here in Australia it is cold. So we're trying to bring a bit of summer cheer to the place, and I think this little piece is going to do that very nicely. Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful finish. And if you stick around, I will show you also how to put the hanger on the back. What do you think? The back's very nice too, it's beautiful. No, I'm really happy with that. I think that's come out really pretty. And these, you know, little ones sticking up, they look good too. So there you go. A little Christmas in July wreath. Just for you. I hope it's brought you a little bit of cheer as well. Okay, I've had to place this upside down very carefully, and my little pine cones are over the edge of the bench, so I'm just trying to measure now. It's 280 millimeters from there to there, so 140 millimeters. Should see that centered pretty well there. So just with the texture, I'm just going to make a little mark in the holes. And then we're going to look at drilling into there. Holding on Baz to help us here. Well, I'm just going to hold that while he starts the first hole. Keeping the drill as straight as possible and drilling very slowly. so we've drilled one hole, and now we're going to put the screw in and then position the other ones, making sure it's straight. Okay, so that's one. And there we have it, ready to hang.